Hi YouTube, I'm just popping on really quickly while I'm doing specials and they're in PE, so I have this time alone on Monday for a change because they rearranged the schedule, but I decided to pop on today. I've tried to actually do this video 4 times and I've been having computer issues, so hopefully today everything will go okay, and I'm going to try to remember everything that I said on the previous 4 times, but I did want to talk about today. This is my first year, most of you know that, and I went through an ACP, an alternative certification program, texasteachers.org, and I mean my advisor's great, so I don't have any complaints there. The main thing I wanted to talk about, or because everyone knows I was switched from second to first, for I'm not great with little bitty kids, but I'm doing what I can. It's been challenging, to say the least. The little baby behaviors, and I'm not that kind of person though. I'm used to dealing with older people coming from a community college, and I decided public schools, I thought it would be a great idea. It was okay in second grade. First grade is more of a challenge, but anyway, that being said, it's I think I'm more overwhelmed. Besides the behavior, the SPED student who, if he doesn't get exactly what he wants when he wants, will just scream and won't stop. That's one issue. But he was taken out of the class today. Not that I'm happy that he's gone. He's a sweet kid sometimes, but if he doesn't get his way, he gets stuck, and you can't console him for the most part unless you woo 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 him, like woo woo woo, with stickers and candy or something. And I'm not that kind of person. I don't believe in rewarding inappropriate off-task behavior, but if I just want to keep him quiet, and I'll just give him what he wants, but in order to be able to teach everybody else. But that sets a bad example for everybody else, so I'm stuck. Don't want to have him scream and call the assistant principal and lose 15-20 minutes of teaching time, or do I want to just pacify him so I can continue teaching? So let me know if anybody has had that experience. I'd like to hear about it. But my main issue though is with a lot of paperwork. I did find out as of last night, and it is March 26th, and the whole school year, I called and emailed Texas teachers, do I have any more modules I need to do? No, there's no more modules. So I guess I've used the wrong word. I should have asked projects. But me being that I am, the person I am, I should have just gone in and checked my checklist. But, sorry, I'm on my phone and messages keep popping up. But turns out I have 7 internship projects that need to be completed. I have data talks tomorrow with the assistant principal and the principal. They want to talk about numbers and our plans for the rest of the year to get our reading levels up and get scores higher. So that's tomorrow. So I need to get my hot lists and my scorecard and my IRLs, my reading levels, printed out. And then there's a form they want us to fill out of questions about why certain students, about our expectations for higher or low students, if they scored higher or lower than we expected, why do we think that is, and what can we do to improve, that kind of thing. So that's what we're having tomorrow. And I am also having another observation with from my Texas teacher advisor tomorrow, and I'm sure I'll have another observation from one of the APs this semester as well. I already had one, so I think I get one more. I'm not sure. We'll see. So you think you want to teach? I was asking one of the paraprofessionals here who's getting ready to go through or get her degree or finish her degree to become a teacher. And oh my gosh, when I commend teachers who've been in the game for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, because I had an idealistic view of what teachers did. I mean, I thought that vacation time was great, off days, but when they give you those vacation times, they're not really vacation days. When you have that day off, it's not really a day off because you still have stuff to do. I mean, it's not going to stop. You still have to teach next week. So if you don't, usually I do everything on Saturday or Sunday, but during this past spring break, I said I wasn't going to fill my spring break with work. So I waited until that weekend again, and again, I was up until 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, hating myself that Sunday night that I waited and didn't do anything during spring break. I hated myself for that. So I should have taken the opportunity to stretch it out or get it done early so I could have rested the rest of the week. But I wanted to try and take those several days and just to think about nothing but myself and my family for a change, because I don't have nights and weekends anymore. And I'm sure I don't know if it's just me or if it's everybody, but I know a lot of teachers have a lot of work to do. But I'm not sure if it's just me overthinking and overcomplicating things. because we have our lesson plans, and I want my lesson plans to look pretty. So I use, graphics and pictures and everything in my lesson plan. They're digital, so the APs view it and review it and leave comments. And then I project it on the Promethean board so my students can see like my morning meeting messages and activities and PowerPoints. All that is, I use graphics, pictures for that. And I might show you that in 1 second. But I don't know if I make it more difficult for myself. But there's so much to do, pre-making the anchor charts and doing, they don't like a lot of worksheets, but me, I like to touch. I'm a paper person, so me, I like to see it. We do a lot of turn and talks and stop thinking jots and all that kind of thing, and turn and talk to your partner, that kind of thing. And they use a lot of Post-its, but I'm a paper girl, so I know I'm not supposed to be, but we have my lesson plans, and then we have the Teacher College book that we can use and hold, which has a script in it, as well as the script that I type in on my lesson plan. And then inside the Teacher College book, I have little Post-its stuck in there with the highlight of what I'd like to say, even though I've already highlighted it line by line in the book. So I may just be doing this to myself, possibly, but I want to make sure that I don't forget anything or miss anything, so I do it that way. And I think I know it's March and I only have 2 months left, but I think I'm going to stop. And I print out my lesson plan also, even though I have it projected on the Promethean board. I still have a copy that I print out. And when you print it out, the little graphics don't transfer, so I spend a lot of time copying and pasting from the lesson plan to the printed pages in Word, then print them out. So I'm probably doing a lot of it to myself, but it still does not negate the fact that teachers work a lot, grading papers and conferences and preparing and small groups and guided reading and shared reading and whole group and oh my God, clip charts, dojos, class jobs, secret walkers, math centers, writing centers, reading centers, computer centers, listening stations, read to self stations. It's a lot of work, and I had no idea. It's still a great job. I love the art of teaching. I don't love all the paperwork and all the meetings, all the professional developments, but teaching itself, if you're just allowed to just teach and engage the student and talk with the students and be with the students and just teach how you want to teach, because they differentiate learning for the students, but just my opinion, the same way a student learns differently, I think teachers teach differently, and there's a different way that each teacher has their own way of delivery method that's best suited for them. I know you have to differentiate short in different ways to make sure everybody gets it, but the delivery method for teachers, I'm better with, I like digital, I like on the screen, and I like paper. Some teachers like their students to just take notes, just listen to me, and I'll tell you. But I'm the show me, and I don't like reading from a script. Like you have to say, today readers, this is what we're going to do, and such, and today we're going to teach you, and off you go. I'm not a fan of that way of teaching, the Teacher College way. Don't tell anybody I said that. Anyway, but that's just a quick update. So I have some scorecards and hot lists to generate for this Data Talks tomorrow, and to fine-tune my lesson plan and send it to my advisor from Teacher College. So I think I've said enough. I've rambled enough for today. This was supposed to be quick, and it's been 9 minutes. So yeah, I'll talk to you another day.